afternoon. We have our second grade drama club here at Millville Elementary School, who's proud to present to you The Penguin Who Loved to Crunch Ice.
Welcome to our show, The Penguin Who Loves to Crunch Ice. Sit back and enjoy the show. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Peter was kind of strange because he really liked to crunch on ice while most penguins went sledding. It was just not the thing to do. Fish were for eating, not ice chunks. Some of the penguins made fun of Peter for crunching ice. They could not stand the noise of it. It even made Peter's parents upset with him. care about the noise or even the edges of his beak. He just loved to crunch ice. Each day, Peter would break off a piece of ice from his igloo and crunch, crunch, crunch. Soon his igloo had no roof because he had crunched away all the ice that was on top, and the sun was shining brightly through the eaten roof.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
And then Peter had no igloo left at all. He had crunched away all the ice blocks of his igloo wall. That made all of the other penguins happy. Surely Peter would stop crunching ice now that he had no igloo left to crunch. But all of a sudden, crunch, crunch, crunch. Peter had taken a big chunk of ice right over the side of the iceberg. All the penguins were so surprised. Peter was not picky what kinds of ice he crunched. He liked all kinds of ice.
The penguins were very worried. Peter crunched them in a house and home. Peter made them crunch up the corner of the iceberg. They would end up floating all around the ocean.
If that happened, then Peter would want to crunch up all of their igloos. The penguins had to find something that Peter could crunch on beside their ice.
How about snow? Snow is cold and nutritious, and on a cold day, it can be crunchy too. Just stay away from the yellow snow. That's not nutritious. I'm a little snowflake flying by, drifting, floating in the sky. I'm a little snowflake flying round, drifting, floating to the ground.
They tried giving him seaweed. When Peter took the mushy green seaweed, it did not go crunch, crunch, crunch. It went
Crunch, crunch, squish, squish, squish.
Yuck. Peter did not like that at all, so they brought him small sea plants, little fish, big fish, and even an octopus.
Thank goodness I go swish instead of crunch. Peter did not like food that didn't crunch, so he kept on eating ice.
Slippery fish, sliding through the water. Slippery fish, oh, oh, oh. Oh no, it's been eaten by a octopus, octopus, squiggling in the water. Octopus, octopus, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, it's been eaten by a tuna fish, flashing through the water. Tuna fish, go, go, go. Oh no, it's been eaten by a great white shark, lurking in the water. Great white shark, go, go, go. Oh no, it's been eaten by a humongous whale, spouting in the water. Humongous whale, go, go, go.
I remember something Peter liked to eat when he was a baby. Frozen fish. So Peter's mom found an old fishing pole and went off looking for a place to fish. And she caught an enormous fish and she packed it in the snow. Peter, I will trade you this frozen fish for your iceberg. He ate it, and it did not go squish. It went crunch, crunch, crunch. Peter liked the crunch sound of the frozen fish. So all of the other penguins taught Peter how to ice fish and pack freeze the fish in the snow. All the penguins were was so happy to find something that went crunch, crunch, crunch for Peter to eat. So from that day on, Peter agreed to eat frozen fish instead of crunching all of the ice in the South Pole. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I know a penguin who likes a polka, eats tapioca, and lives in Boca Raton. He has some freckles, a lot of speckles, and that is why we call him Polka Dot.
And so our show has come to an end. Hope to see you soon, my friend.
Thank you for coming to our show. Have a great rest of the day.